Stunnandi divaistavaihi Vedai Sangapadakrmopanishadaihi Ayandiyam Samagaha Dhyanaavastidadadgatena manasa Vasyantiyam yoginaha Syantam vidusura suragana Verse 34, 32 onwards. Mami partha vyapashritya episiyu papayonayah striyo vaishyas tatha shudraha tepi yanti param gatim kim punar brahmana punyaha bhakta rajarshayas anityamasukham lokam imam prapya bhajasva mam manmana bhava madbhaktah madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yaktvevam atmanam matparayanah. The last verse is so beautiful. Almost completes the whole chapter. The entire theme is put almost in one verse. Manmana bhava. Hey Arjuna, manmana bhava. May your mind always abide in me. Madbhakto bhava. Be the one who always bhajati, remembers, praise me. Madhyaji, worship me. Namaskuru, prostrate. Mameva ishyasi, evam uktva. Thus, ever abiding in me, atmanam evam uktva. Thus abiding ever in me with your mind, mameva ishyasi. You shall be, you are one with me. Mat parayanah. I am the supreme goal. Always thinking about me, you are one with me. When this language is told, already just before that, where very beautifully it was presented that there is no hopeless case in this universe. Even if somebody, papa yonaya, one who is papaha yonihi eshamte, even the person who doesn't have good karma, the person who is very, very ordinary, average, even that person has a chance. Let him be one with the characteristics of a Vaishya, Shudra, a Stri, a feminine, that is emotional. It makes no difference. Here it is not, as I told you in the morning, it is not given in the name of, in the form of a gender, that female, Stri. Stri here means female, woman-like characteristic. Vaishya, Shudra, when I say Vaishya-like characteristic, Shudra-like characteristic. Because Vaishya, Shudra also includes men. Brahmana Kshatriya also includes women. So it is not, as people will say, how can Bhagavan say Stri is a Papa Yoni? It is not Stri, it is woman-like, not the woman. It is not the Vaishya, Vaishya-like. It is not a Shudra, Shudra-like. Dispositions, if somebody has, it will be extremely difficult to understand the reality. Whereas the person who has Brahmana, Vaishya, Brahmana and Kshatriya disposition, not caste, Sattva Pradhana, Raja Upasarjana, Raja Pradhana, Sattva Upasarjana. One is Brahmana like, Kshatriya like. To give the statement and to listen to that and grasp it, you have to really fight the conditioning of years and years. With the moment somebody utters, you speaks that name, Brahmana or Vaishya or Kshatriya, Sudra, immediately the mind grabs it that you are talking about a caste. It is not a caste. A type of a disposition, mental disposition. Understand? Sattva Pradhana Raja Upasarjana. Very sattvic. As we saw in Tattvavada classes. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna Adhikari. One who is qualified for this knowledge. One who is qualified, that type of disposition is like a Brahmana and a Kshatriya. One who is under the spell of this anger, hatred, jealousy, everything, emotional, under the spell of various emotions, like a female-like, like a woman-like, not woman, but woman-like. Because in a woman, naturally you shall see the weakness of all kind. Because when you say weakness, it's not in a derogatory term. If you say a woman has to carry a child, is it a derogatory term? Or is it a powerful term to say the man can impregnate a woman? So man is powerful? What is this? It's a capacity. This is what it is. This is what the woman is. This is what the tree is, fruit is, animal is, characteristic. So weakness. That is the natural characteristics of a female body. Today, what the females are trying to do, male people also, men are trying to become like women, women are trying to be like men. Women also, there are women wrestlers. You must see them, huh? Oh. The other day I was looking at the photograph of these Chinese female women basketball player. Look at them. Put them in the marriage list. No man will marry them. It's very difficult. He's 7 feet 4 inches, muscular. I mean, how do you relate to somebody like that? Then, of course, basketball player will marry like that. That is how it will be. Women wrestlers. Oh, Muhammad Ali's daughter also, she is also a wrestler. I mean, birds of same feather will flock together, no problem, they will have it. But then, if you look at you can't believe that. And a man also wants to be like a female, walking like that, and thinking like that, dressing like that. What do you think? But then you are not supposed to say, it's not politically right, culturally right anymore. In this world, you are not supposed to talk like that. If whatever the other person feels, that is right. But you should not say anything about it. Transgenders. Transgenders, neither man nor woman. They dress up like female, walk in the road. You don't know how to relate. But, I mean, it's not his mistake. So there is no question of looking down upon it. But that is what it is. Anyway, if a male wants to be like a female, female wants to be like a male, for what? It is just like Michael Jackson trying to be white. Why are you not comfortable with your black? Your body is black, so your body is black. Somebody is white, somebody is white. Somebody is brown, somebody is brown. Somebody is yellow, somebody is yellow. A man is a man, a woman is a woman. There is nothing superior or inferior about it. What is that woman trying to prove by becoming a man? Or what is that man trying to prove by becoming like a woman? Understand? Everybody is same. And especially when it comes to mind, there is no masculine mind, feminine mind. Mind is mind. When you are teaching, you can say woman can grasp more, or man can grasp less. That is absolutely absurd statement. Intelligence is same type. Body, then why can't you, it's like, they say, that game you play, tennis game, now they want, whatever the men are paid, the same amount the woman also must be paid. I mean, it is association's problem, people's problem, players' problem. We are not here, even if we say, who is going to listen? But take an argument. Okay, women has to be paid same amount as the men has to be paid. All right, then why the men must pay 5 game? Why should they give 5 game decision? The women's game is only 3 games. Why? Then women should say, they are playing 5 games, we also should play 5 games. Why don't you play 5 games? Right. Paid similar? Okay. Fight also similar. Why male, female? Let the male fight the female players, let the female fight male players. Why? Same money. Okay. If it is so, why are they suddenly catching in Olympics? Oh, this man pretending to be a woman joined the party. So what? He thinks he is a woman. So put him in there. Because there is no man and woman, there is no man and woman difference, no? Both are same. Silly. Anyway, just because I am talking to you, you are listening to me, we are not going to change the Olympics rule and lawn tennis association rule. That dreams we don't have. But when you talk about logic, what type of logic is that? What I am telling is, the whole life in the world is so upside down because men are not comfortable being men, women are not comfortable being women. Why? Because the person is not comfortable with being himself. That is the secret of the entire discomfort in the whole mankind. If you are comfortable with yourself being who you are, you shall be comfortable with what you have. Who is a person who is bored in life? Think. Who is a person who is bored in life? When what you are doing is less interesting than what you want to do, you are bored. What you are doing is studying. What you want to do is play chess. You are bored. What you are doing is taking a walk. What you want to do is take a drink. Bored. What you are doing is watching a movie. What you want to do is hang around with friends somewhere. Bored. What you are doing is cooking. What you want to do is hanging around. Bored. What you are doing is sitting down, meditation. What you want to do is really hanging around with some friends somewhere. Bored. Even religion can be biggest boredom. Are you getting that point, please? What you are doing is less interesting than what you want to do. It is boring. What is a pleasure? Pleasure is what you want to do, that's what you are doing. I want to simply sit, and that's what I am doing, simplicity, enjoying. What I want to do is read a book, and that's what I am doing, reading a book. What I want to do is go for a walk, and that's what I am doing. What I want to do is earn money, make money. So I am enjoying making money. What I want to do is go on a holiday, I am on holiday. That is pleasure. The boredom is what I am doing is less interesting than what I want to do. Who is eternally excited? What all you are doing is so exciting, you don't want to do anything else. You understand that principle? Now go on to yourself. Who I am is so interesting, I don't want to be anybody else. You shall never be bored in life. Are you getting that point, please? Who I am is so interesting, I don't want to be somebody else. Think. Go from the relative to the absolute. Why people feel bored? Because there is no absolute identity. The person is yet to discover the truth of himself. So now I am poor, I want to be rich. I am not comfortable being poor. I am rich, I want to renounce. Enough of riches, enough of this pleasure, enough of this indulgence, enough of it. I want to renounce everything. So richness is boring. I want to be married. I am unmarried. I want to be married. Bored. I am married. I want to be divorced. Bored with marriage. Just think. I am uneducated. I want to be educated. I am having a job. I don't want to have a job. Continuous boredom in life. Why? Person is interested in himself. But suppose who am I is happiness. Even relatively suppose who am I is a father. I want to be a father. But unfortunately you can't be that all the time. Because your being a father depends on the son being there. If the son is good, nice. The son is stupid, daughter is stupid, your fatherhood is gone for a sixer. I hate being a father. I don't know why I got these children. I rue the day I married that wife of mine, that husband of mine. God. No role can give you permanent satisfaction in life. Role means it must roll on. You can't stay. It has to move. Even if you want to hold it on, it will not hold on. It will go away. But a person who knows about himself, who are you? Aham Brahmasmi, I am the Absolute. Shivoham, Shivoham, that is my nature. Then, what do you want to be? What else I want to be? After infinity, what? After the bliss, what? After freedom, what? After the happiness, what? I am so happy with myself. Why? Because I am the happiness. I don't want to be anybody else. I don't want to be anything else. That is, the kings shall bow down to you. The emperors will respect. The richer than the richest shall fall at your feet. Why? Not that that is the taste. So, any richer than richest falling at my feet? No, I am not wise. You are really stupid. Understand? Your being who you are does not depend upon somebody respecting or disrespecting. Your being who you are does not depend upon somebody recognizing or not recognizing. Your happiness unquestioned, unchallenged. You are contented with yourself. Who I am is so wonderful. I don't want to be anybody else. What life! What is that touch in the present generation? For any generation for that matter, at least in the last generation when people are ignorant, not many studied, they are accepting their roles as they are. The grandfather did not want to be a grandmother. The man never wanted to be a woman. Woman never wanted to be a man. Continuous change of roles. Can't stick to marriage even for 2 days. They give up. Cannot stay in a relationship for a long time. Sickness, guilt, religious guilt, boredom. You can be sitting on billions, you shall be a confused billionaire, a miserable rich person. Of course, poverty doesn't solve it either. Understand? Being yourself, who you are, is so beautiful. You don't want to be somebody else. So if you are comfortable with yourself, you are comfortable with being a man or woman, comfortable with being rich or poor. You are comfortable with being anything. So the woman, when Bhagavan Krishna, when Bhagavan says here, the Stri, Vaishya, Sudra, is not a caste system. nor is a gender consideration. It's a woman-like qualities, meaning weaknesses. Vaishya-like quality, meaning selfish. Vaishya, the businessman, is one who doesn't do business for charity. If he does business for charity, then he's a Brahmana. He's not a Vaishya anymore. Sitting down in the position of a king, if you are encashing on in your power, you are a Vaishya, you are not a Kshatriya. In today's world, there are no Brahmanas and Vaishyas. There are only Sudras, there are no Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, only Vaishyas and Sudras. Even the person who is teaching, Brahmana is supposed to be Sattva Pradhana Rajopasarjana, highly learned, a little activity for sustenance, sharing the knowledge with everybody. Today the knowledge is sold. So don't say teacher community, professor community or Brahmanas, no? Vaishyas, where the knowledge is sold. Don't say politicians are Kshatriyas. No, politicians are Sudras. Vaishyas, because they are selling the power. There are no Brahmanas and Kshatriyas because that's a quality, that's not a caste. Already you have seen that in 4th chapter, understand. How many times you can discuss these things, never ending. The trouble is, do you remember that? Or else you listen to it when you listen to it, but the moment another reference comes, mind goes back to caste system. What nonsense! You must see it once for all. That is why Pauna Punyena Sarvadam Kuryat. Again and again you listen so that you are convinced as to who you are. Who you are is so wonderful, you don't want to be something else. In fact, there is nothing called a boredom in life. There is continuous excitement, excitement, excitement. With this knowledge and boredom don't go together. If you say you are a person sharing the absolute knowledge, scriptures and studying of self-knowledge and all that, then you feel bored, low, you just don't understand anything. Don't talk about it. If you talk about it, you will tell lies. Understand? Even if you are dying, your physical body is dying, you are gloriously dying, happily dying. I'm happy, happy to die, happy to live, happy to die. For a person who is living is a burden, death is a relief. The person for whom living is a relief, death is a burden. For the wise man is aware of himself, living is not a burden, therefore death is not a relief. Death is not a burden, therefore living also is not a relief. Enjoy both, living, die. Changes of all kinds. Shivoham, Shivoham. So, people with qualities of Brahmana and Kshatriya-like quality. Ye punyaha, kim puna brahmana punyaha, rajarshayo tatha, bhakta rajarshayo tatha. So people with right attitude, we have seen elaborately in the morning, such people, of course they will be free, they are free just like that. Because mental disposition is there to facilitate this knowledge. Just like water is muddy, the sun is shining high in the sky, but the reflection is not clear. If the reflection is not clear, you don't clean the sun. You allow the water to settle down. And once the water settles down, the sun cannot withdraw its reflection. When your mind is muddied, you shall never see the happiness that you are. And when your mind is beautiful, you can't withdraw the happiness that you are. You are beautiful. That is why prepare yourself. Don't prepare the truth. Prepare yourself. Don't worry about God. That is what Bhagavan says. Samoham sarvabhuteshu name dvasya neva priya. Aham, listen carefully. Aham sarvabhuteshu sama. What is that which is sama in all the beings? Aham. Are you getting, did you get that what I am talking? Sarvabhuteshu sama. In all the beings, one thing is common. What is that? Aham. You understand? Aham means the meaning of the word I, and that is Ishvara. So when Krishna says, Aham sarvabhuteshu sama, so Krishna is, Shiva can say the same thing. Shiva Purana, sarvabhuteshu aham samaha. Vishnu Purana, sarvabhuteshu aham samaha. Devi Saptasati, sarvabhuteshu aham samaha. Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu. What? Sarvarupena sanstita, matrarupena sanstita, shaktirupena sanstita. So who is that? Is it Deva or Devi? Sasiva, Sahari, Sendra, Sokshara, Paramasvarat. So which one you should worship? Anyone. Know yourself. Understand? When you know yourself, Madhyaji Bhava, Manmana Bhava Vadmakta, Madhyaji Ma Namaskuru Say for Arjuna. May your mind dwell on me. When Krishna says, dwell on me, how does he exist? He exists in me as myself. So let me revel in myself. Then you are a part of the totality. I'll give you a very simple example. Sitting down. How best to give it easiest possible way. A lovely thought came, I'll share with you. Long before you go to God, start with simple thing. Start with your own body. So much of truth is there inside this body. Everywhere. If you know how to see it, everywhere truth is existing. It is up to us to catch it. Truth is only in the book. Book or in the mind of the person? Book was there or thoughts were there? First the thought, then only the book. No. Book is written later on. Are you getting that point? That books are important. It's in you. Anyway, please see how this is. How to think of God? Think. Samasti, totality, macrocosm. Take that example of ocean and the water. Ocean and the wave. Ocean is everywhere. Wave is a part of it. Okay, that example I've given you so many times. I'll give you a different example to the body. Please see how it is. Jiva, Ishvara. Vyashti, Samasti. Micro, macro. Individual, total. In this body, body is Samasti. Okay? Are you getting that point, please? Body is Samasti. If you don't understand, ask me. I'll repeat. They'll go from there, go. We'll see that. Body is Samasti, totality. When I say the word body, which part I am talking about? When I say body, which part I am talking about? The whole body. Touch your body. Touch your body. Come on, touch your body. I want you to touch your body. Come on. Do you know why? When I say touch your body, everybody is touching different part. When I say touch your body, somebody doesn't want to raise his hand. Right. Touch your body. Right? So hand is not the body. Hand is touching the body. Come on. Even if you are the laziest bone and you are doing like this, I say touch the body. No, very difficult. So, okay. When your hand is touching the body, so hand is touching the body, hand is not body. Body, no? Hand is body, right? So where is the question of your touching the body? So if you are touching the body, what does it mean? You must be different from the body to goad a part of the body to, are you getting that? To push a part of the body to touch the body. Right or wrong? Logic is okay or no? Are you getting that point, please? This must be sharp as that Birbal. It's very sharp. One day, the king was there. The king sitting there, Akbar was sitting down there, and he said, he asked, he had nothing to do. He was in a bad mood. And when he's in a bad mood, he'll ask stupidest question. But somebody there to entertain him. After all, king. A king can afford to be anything eccentric. So the king suddenly asked a question, why there is no hair on my hand? Have you ever asked? You never asked. But he asked, why there is no hair in my hand? Everybody is breaking the head. Why there is no hair on the hand? Hair not on the head we can understand, but hair not on the hand. Oh boy, why there is no hair on the hand? Everybody is looking. Now everybody is looking at Birbal. He is the only one who can make up some nonsense. Nobody else can make it. He said, Maharaj, you have no hair in the hand because you are so charitable. You are giving gold and diamond and things and money and all the time giving, giving, giving. So naturally hair is gone from your hand. And you are giving to all your servants. He said, all right, okay, all right, accepted. Then I am giving, giving, giving. A busy road, busy thoroughfare does not grow grass. All right, I can understand. When you are going continuously on the road, there will be no grass there. That is true. Okay. Then how come the servants also have no hair on their hand? He said they are receiving, 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 receiving. Therefore they also have no hand. He said, how come your hand is in the... You are not receiving like Sarda, I am a servant. He said, no, I am also receiving. How much Maharaj is giving? So many gifts, so many gifts. I have been an humble servant, I have been giving, receiving, receiving. He said, okay. The way you talk, if I have to go on giving everybody, there will be nothing money left out in the royal treasury. How come all the courtiers, they also have no hair? He says, simple. When Maharaj, you are granting me favor, they are so jealous, they are wringing their hand. They are continuously wringing their hand and going crazy. So they also have no hair. Smartness of the man. Eh? Can you find an answer like this? So smart. How does he think? God only. That is why in Sanskrit called the Pratitpannamati. Pratitpannamati. Prativa is a super intelligence. Navanava Unmesha Shalini Pragya. In Sanskrit they call it Prativa. Prativa means Navanava Unmesha Shalini Pragya. Super intelligence. The moment you say something, it will twist. You can see that. Absolutely supreme intelligence. Meditation, being with yourself, brings that type of intelligence. Suppose meditation means bhav. Bhav, right? Krishna bhav, Ram bhav. Some nonsense, eyes upside down, this is open. What are you doing? Bhav. Nuts. Meditative person means supremely bright. Not dumb, dull, no desire to do anything. Why? Very satisfied. Satisfied? Then don't give him food. Then we shall understand his satisfaction. Very satisfied? No. Okay, be satisfied. No. When the food comes, you will look, what is there? Oh. That time suddenly activity begins. Think, think, think. Anyway, so, when I say touch your body, where do you touch? It can be anywhere. Listen carefully. But in this body, listen, in this body, there are various parts and there are sense organs, organs of action. Sabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. We have heard it elaborately. Ears in one place. Ears are only in one place. There are no ears on your cheek. Anywhere? On your stomach, is there an ear? The ears are only two sides. Listen carefully. Your eyes are also in one place. There are no eyes on your knee and toes, bottom, back. Huh? No eyes. Taste in one place. Smell in one place. Only one thing is all place, it touch. That is why the touch sensation is very strong. Okay? The touch sensation is very strong. Top to toe. Anywhere you can be touched. That is why massaging the body is so comfortable. Touch. All over, from top to toe, it can be touched. So it's very nice. Listen carefully. 5 sense organs. Also 5 organs of action. Vak, Pani, Pada, Pai, Upastha. Organ of speech, hands and legs, genitals and anus. Okay? This is the body. Now, there are billions of people. And most of the people are stuck on one sense organ or organs of action or the other. Because of which the whole body is sacrificed. Suppose I am stuck on food, sensation of food. Eat so much to satisfy my tongue, my body dies. Right or wrong? Do you understand it? One part. You are stuck on one part, just your tongue. Your body dies. Listen carefully. And another most powerful, I told you, food and sex, the touch. For the sense of touch, for a man or woman, not only I will die, I will engage the entire army. Suppose I am the king, like Ravana. He wanted Sita. It doesn't matter, Maricha is dead, Kumbhakarna is dead, Indrajita is dead, all the children are dead, the entire family is dead. Sita. Think. For one sense organ, for one organs of action, your whole body is dead. I want to sleep well on a particular bed in a nice house. I can compromise on anything, corruption and all that. Right. Okay? One. Now suppose, listen carefully, this is the twist. Suppose suddenly you become a person, you are aware of the entire body, and then you say, hey, for the sake of the one sense organ, one sound or a touch or a taste or a smell or a food, I am sacrificing the whole body. No. My whole body is important. Therefore, individual sense organ does not matter. Are you getting that point, please? That awareness. My whole body becomes more important. Therefore, I am no more obsessed with the individual sense organ. Are you getting that point, please? Extend your family. I have a desire to drink. For my drinking habit, my husband is worried, my wife is destroyed, my children are destroyed, my parents are destroyed, my brothers and sisters are destroyed. Just for what? For my thing. Now I see, the family is macrocosm. For the sake of the family, no more drink. Are you getting that point? Now extend it. Society. You are in a village. Or you are in a country. Let's say go into country. You are the politician, you are the ruler, you are the king. For my personal satisfaction, how can I sacrifice the interest of the country? Why people sacrifice the country for their personal satisfaction? Because the person doesn't know anything about himself. That is why the country's interest, the society's interest is sacrificed for the sake of the personal needs. But the moment you shift, you become an ideal leader for the sake of the country. My little weakness can be sacrificed, but how can I sacrifice country's interest just because I want 100,000 rupees? Never. Now, go into Ishvara, totality. When I am part of the infinity, all-pervasiveness, Ishvaraha, Ananda, bliss, all-pervasiveness, immortality. Previously, I was sacrificing that for the sake of a sound or a touch or a taste or a smell or a sight. I'm happy with myself. Ishvara, Madhyaji Bhava, Manmana Bhava. What will happen? Individuality is not there to demand satisfaction through sense organs, organs of action and other things. And if at all you are enjoying sense organ, organs of action, anything, it's more out of your fulfillment. There is no more compulsion. Your every action is worship. Do you understand the point? Depends on the level. Bigger your identity, greater your identity, greater strength you get. Most people live at the level of the body for the sake of a tongue, for the sake of a sex, for the sake of the sound or a touch or a taste or a smell. The whole body is sacrificed. Animals live like that. Have you seen the dogs? Now this is the season. No, see that. The dog. Oh, 4 or 5 dogs will eat him up, biting him up. What can he do? Animals, alpha male. Have you seen the fighting? If you look at this National Geography thing, you must watch it. The male lion not only not allow any other lion to come, even the babies he will kill. All the babies he will kill. All the babies. You must see that lion, king of the jungle. There is a show, you must see that. Every baby will kill. Do you know why? If the babies do not die, as long as the babies are suckling, the female lion will not come to eat. So he kills all the babies so that the female lion can come to eat. Understand? Just for that, food, sex, anything, you destroy everybody. 90% people are like that, animalistic. Then some other people, they sacrifice this family. In the process, the family is sacrificed, country is sacrificed, everybody is sacrificed. Why? The person is not happy with himself. When you are happy with yourself, what you discover? The truth in me is truth everywhere. Ishvara. That when you say the God, when Krishna, God says I, it at once echoes throughout the universe. There is nothing other than me. So when God says, worship me, aham tesu te mai, I in all of them. As what? I. His I includes my I. Are you getting that point? His I includes, it's a collective. When he says I, it's not one name with one form. The name for all forms. You are included. So that something becomes easier to manmana bhava. Is it difficult to abide in yourself? Madbhakto bhava. Always contemplating, being with yourself. Madhyaji, worship me. Namaskuru, fall flat. Being conscious. Mameva eshyasi. There is no question of escaping my presence. Being one with the God. Understand? When you take yourself the physical body, you cannot escape mortality. When you know about yourself, you cannot escape immortality. Choose. With your physical body, you cannot escape mortality. Separate from the universe, you shall feel crushed by the macrocosmic presence. That is why the creation threatens you. Like the wave feels threatened by the mighty ocean. But the moment the wave discovers is part of the ocean, suddenly the oceanic dance continues. Previously, what was a macabre dance of death? Now it is glorious dance of the ocean. Separated from everything, what you thought was a frightening dance of death. Now suddenly, Shiva Tandava, dance of Shiva, Nataraja. The whole universe is one. Namaskuru. Therefore, namaskar, fall at the feet. What else can you do? Namaskuru, fall at the feet. Mahameva Shyasi. In that you shall. What is that? Iktva, evam uktva, thus being one with it. Atmanam iktva, thus uniting yourself with yourself, you shall come to me. How? Mat parayana, I am the supreme goal. When you say, I am the supreme goal, what your mind tells you? Krishna is the goal or you are the goal? Huh? Are you getting that? That is secret. When God says, Krishna says, he is the goal, so he is the goal. Then you know how much problem will come? So Rama says, I am the goal, so now shall I worship Rama or Krishna? Now Shiva says, I am the goal, shall I worship Shiva? Hey, all of them are one. They talk about yourself. Do you understand? So which one you worship? Which form? Anyone. Anyone. That is yourself. Om iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam. Then what? Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Sambhade Raja Vidya Raja Guhya Yoga Nama Navamodhyaya hai Atha Dasamodhyaya hai Sri Bhagavan Uvache Bhuya eva mahavaho Shrunu me paramam vachah Yatte ham priyamanaya Vakshami hita kamyaya Name vidu suraganaha Prabhavam namaharshayah Ahamadir devanam Maharshinam cha sarvasah. We'll see tomorrow. Bhagavan says, again begins. Very nice, interesting. I was reading through 10 chapters. Very nice. Few, especially first 8-10 verses will be woo. It is so beautiful. That especially divine qualities, it will be so fantastic. We'll see tomorrow. But you see, Bhagavan says, Bhuya eva mahe mahavaho, Bhuya eva srunume paramam, Bhuya eva. Again, listen to my glory. My glory. Paramam vacha. Why? You understand. And why nobody is tired of God's glory? Because that includes our glory. That is the beauty. Or else how long can you say, God is all pervasive, He is the prema, He is dharma, He is nonsense, you understand? God is, no, you say, God is love, God is prema, God is love, God is love, God is this, God is, what can I do? Let him be whatever you want to be. How does it matter? It's like telling, that boy is a billionaire. So, what shall I do? Does 1 rupee come to my pocket? No. Then let him be billionaire or dead on the road. Who cares? God is all pervasive. So, what can I do? You are part of it. Oh, something is there for me. Then I am interested. If there is nothing for me, why should I be interested whether the God is all love or affection or he is a cyclone or he is an earthquake? How does it matter to me? Let him be whatever he wants to be. Or he is going to punish. You mean to say God, who is so powerful, takes so much pleasure in punishing this idiot, this tiny little twerp of a fellow? Such a stupid little thing I am. You mean to say God has got special target on me? He has nothing else to do. It's like my targeting on kidney cell. Can't even reach. You understand the point? But the people they take the hell out of people's life by frightening in the name of God. No, we shall see how sweet when Bhagavan talks about His glory. It is absolutely thrilling to listen to it. Why? I am part of it also. Who is the part? Everybody. Only devotees? Gadhe, don't worry about that. Everybody. Whether it is Striya, Vaishya, Shudra, money, animals, idiots, plants, it doesn't matter. He shall say now. In the 10th chapter, he says, glory, what is your glory? What is that? I am the best of the tree, the best of the mountain, the best of the things. Even what you call as the bad boy is also part of him. I am the gambling, Dvita. Now you don't know what to do. You thought that one was bad. Now he says, this is mine. Now what do you do? What shall I say? We'll see tomorrow. Close your eyes. Tomorrow I shall see. Ishvara.